Hey everybody, welcome back to Brothers in Arsenal. We're going to be talking about the Newcastle game that went on the other day. Obviously, Daniel's excited about the Saliba new deal that happened. We touched briefly on it in our Newcastle preview game. We're going to
I
touch
don't know if
base
they
on it
could
here as
see that.
well.
Was that in chat?
Yeah, I was in chat. Yeah. And we're also
The
going to touch
boy.
base on the Olympiacos game, and then we're going to look over some fixtures, the fixture list comparing Arsenal versus Liverpool's, kind of talking about the first, few games that we had compared to their first few games, and just kind of hopefully build up the confidence. I was looking at it earlier and I'm like, okay, we got a run of games here. We can build up some points and maybe create a little gap because Liverpool's got a tough fixture list. But Daniel, excited to be back on here with you. It's been a few days since we did the Newcastle. We were supposed to do a review the other day. It just didn't work out. But how's
Oh,
school going? How's school?
this week has been how so far?
Yeah, I feel
Yeah,
that.
I've been at one of the engineering buildings. It's called the IDC. I like working there because it's quieter and I can have like a whole white room with like whiteboards everywhere all to myself. And I've been in this whole week
Mm,
every day since the weekend.
yeah.
Like I was there till 2:30 a.m. the other day.
Yeah,
And
I
then the
saw
other
that
day
on your
was midnight and
Snapchat.
stuff.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah, I know. You text me back. You're like, oh, I can do it now. It was like 12 o'clock. I was already in bed. Hours. I was like, yeah. So I saw it at like 3 a.m. when I woke up with my son. I was like, I can't do that. I've had a
Yeah.
week too, man.
You could hold him while we're
Yeah,
recording
I could. Yeah, I could do
and then
that.
just blur his face out if you want
Yeah.
to. I don't know.
But no,
Um,
man, I've had a week. It's just these middle schoolers, dude, because I teach middle school.
oh, you're in middle school too.
Yeah. And the middle schoolers they're just something else. And there's been issues, and I'm a gym teacher, so issues with just stuff in gym. And anyways, I had to go to the principal's office. Haha. We had a meeting yesterday, and
Was it from this?
no, not the 6-7. I hear that all the time. I hear that all day long. It's so annoying. But
I still don't know what it means. I just saw NFL
the
guy
song, it's
doing
the
like
song or something. I don't know. But
uh,
anyways, I've had an interesting last couple of days dealing with some disciplinary stuff, but whatever. We don't really have school tomorrow. We have like professional development day, so no students. We're just kind of like having a teacher meeting or something. So finally done with the week and just look forward to the weekend here. But anyways, speaking of the weekend, let's talk about last weekend. Newcastle game.
yes.
Fantastic
Yes.
win.
I wrote some things down after the game because
Yeah.
we didn't do we were gonna do a post match, but we didn't. So
Yeah. It's
I'll
kind
just
of our
run
post
through.
match now wrapped up with some other stuff.
I'll just write I'll read what I said.
All
I
right,
said,
let's hear it.
you don't want to be winning like this. Last minute winners are great and all, but it's not sustainable. But you can see it feels different. Obviously, they want to win in other seasons, but in those seasons, we don't win these games. Today was different. We won. And these players during and post match look like they want it. No, they look like they need it. They're sick and tired of coming runners up. And not even that, they don't want to be considered great in the moment because if you don't win any titles, you won't be remembered amongst the best. No matter
Absolutely.
how good you are, just look at Harry Kane. Had he not gone to Bayern, he would have been remembered maybe for his stats, but he would have just been forgotten. These
Well,
players want to be remembered.
in terms of Premier League, I mean, he's basically just a stat patter. But if you look at his whole career, I
But
guess.
that was
I
my
know, yeah, no.
thoughts.
No, great thoughts. I agree with you 100% on everything. Not sustainable, 100% correct. As we've been saying about Liverpool the last few weeks, right? Everybody's been talking
Oh,
about it. So it's okay to have those types of wins sometimes, right? And in this game, we needed it, obviously, because we fell behind. We'll get into
yeah.
in a second, but I'll let you finish your thoughts there.
Um, hmm. Well, wasn't there that some stat where like if we hadn't come back from losing position in like a long, long time? I don't know. I think there was like a there's
I
like a
don't.
stat.
Maybe
I think
against
there's
Newcastle, but
no
we've because
there's
the last two seasons we've had quite a few fixtures where we go down early, like right before half or something, then we end up coming back to win the game. So I
I
don't.
don't know.
It might
There
be
there
against like Newcastle.
there's some sort of stat. Anyways, do you watch Alex Money Penny or whatever his name? The Different Knock?
No, you've asked me this before, but I haven't
He's
watched.
really good.
Yeah.
Like he's a really good. Any of you guys watching this, go watch him. He's class. Anyways, he was discussing the psychological. He like looked at all the times. What was it? It was like last minute winners and stuff like that, and also point winning points from losing positions or something like. It was either winning points from losing positions or it had to do with last minute winners, but it was like over a certain period of time, and ours was like zero point 0.9 points per game. I don't know. We were the lowest out of the three. And then he was discussing also graphs that had to do with psychological benefits of last minute winners, as opposed to just like winning games. I don't remember. It was really good though. Really good video. Go
Hmm.
watch it.
Okay, I'll
But
have to check it
yeah,
out. That was a little confusing, but I'm sure if I watch it, it'll make sense.
yeah, he's really good.
But yeah, I mean that Newcastle game, to go down early, especially the way we did. I mean, we were on top, we were dominating. Like Arteta took the handbrake off, haha, right? Took the handbrake off. We had Eze in the 10. Um, like we were just looking good as it was flowing. Gyökeres was playing well. I mean, he was just freaking battling
Trossard
everybody.
hit the bar. Should
Trossard hit
have
the bar.
scored, but
Like the penalty incident. I know you kind of disagreed with it a little bit when you were texting with me,
oh no, no, no. I
but
after the fact I'm like, well, no, clear and obvious. That is a rule. And
well,
it wasn't clear and obviously wrong that the decision he made.
yeah, there's that, and then also the fact that I don't know. I've been watching a lot of like reactions about it and stuff, and like everybody else kind of thinks the same thing as me. Like I don't care if Pope touches it. Like Gyökeres touched it to get away from Pope, and if he doesn't take even with the touch off Pope, if he doesn't take him out, Gyökeres can get to that ball and score still, right? That's one issue with me. It's still a penalty for me all day long. And also look at the reaction of the Newcastle players and Pope, like they knew it was penalty all day long. Um, and then also secondly, the fact that the referee let the play or didn't let
Didn't
the
let it
play go
go.
on. Saka got to the ball.
That's what
Saka
I was
could easily
saying.
cut in, shot and scored, or Gyökeres could have realized play still going on. Saka pop up, get ready for a cutback tap in, right? Or whoever else running at the back post, right? Could have chipped back post. Like I don't know. But to go down 1-0 shortly after that was just very disheartening. And you could tell the players for the whole rest of the first half, they were kind of just like shell shocked by it. They were like, man, like they probably felt like really hard done. And they were probably thinking this is gonna be a long game. How are we gonna get back into that? Well, we got back into that at halftime, right? Can you tell me why, Daniel?
Because we need it.
Well, yes, because we need no Arteta's halftime substitutions. They changed the game. We brought on Saliba. Saliba and Gabriel looked a lot more comfortable. Not that Mascara did anything completely wrong. I know people are blaming him for the goal because he wayward corner. That no, I'm sorry. That was all Gabriel's fault.
That was, yeah.
That
He
was
made up for it though.
that was pathetic. And honestly, I watch it over and over again. He could have easily just stood there contested for it. He had
I
no
don't know what
reason.
he was thinking.
Like that was embarrassing to watch. So luckily he scored his goal to win the game. But yeah, I mean the second half substitutions were phenomenal by Arteta. We looked a lot more stable at the back, more comfortable at the back with Saliba, and it was exciting to see Odegaard come on the field, right? And he didn't pull off Eze. I thought for sure he was just going to bring off one for another. No, he just kept our attacking threat on the field, and it was amazing. And obviously Odegaard got the assist for Gabriel's goal.
Mm.
Just man, I
And
mean,
he's been making way better passes and
yeah. It,
decisions
It was just
recently.
it was just an awesome game to watch. Daniel,
Oh my
we
gosh,
might
I'm
get
so sick of
I
streaming.
might get in trouble for saying this, but
Oh,
streams were not working and I had mine on. So I said, hey, just FaceTime me and I'll get my little tripod stand and put it up so you can watch the game. So technically we were illegally streaming the game to Daniel, but that's all right. It's not like we were posting on YouTube or anything. So he had to watch the game on his phone
and but that
while
was only
he
because my
FaceTiming
stream wasn't
me.
working. So
Yeah, his stream
that's
just wasn't working. It's
my
being weird.
stream wasn't working and I have it. It's paid for,
Yeah.
but
But it's kind of legal loophole, legal loophole. Um, but yeah, anyways, I mean, just an awesome game overall. We're gonna touch base on some other things. So we're not really gonna dive into like player ratings or anything in this video. Do you want to add any last details on the Newcastle game, Daniel?
I love this guy so
Yeah,
much.
Gabriel, leader, man, leader. I love him too, except for that embarrassing against Bulls.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
weird.
Oh, I will. I have one more thing to say though. These
Oh,
Newcastle.
props to Marino too, because that was a really good header. We didn't even talk
Oh,
about that
yeah, we
goal.
didn't talk about that. That was a fantastic header. That was beautiful. Just
Yeah.
flick on to the far post.
Was that Rice that crossed it?
It
Or
was.
Trossard?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
and that was amazing cross. Like people say
Yeah.
set piece FC. No, that was a
Similar to their
beautiful
goal too, kind of.
first
Well,
time.
kind of.
Well, no, because there's off corner, but it was a
Yeah.
first time ball into the box, right? It came out to Rice out in the flank. He
Well,
didn't
there was
didn't think about it. Just boom, right into the box.
yeah. Theirs
Marino.
wasn't a
Okay.
corner though. I mean, it was, but it was a short corner and then
Oh,
pass back. So it was kind of
yeah,
same
yeah. I
position.
got you. Yeah, same position. Yeah,
Yeah.
but that was an insanely good header. Yeah, but I'm gonna say one thing though. Newcastle fans need to just shut their mouths. All right, they need to shut their mouths. They are so obnoxious. The amount of crap that we've endured at Newcastle with the ball over the line, not over the line incident, and the VAR cameras can't pick
Well,
it up.
and
Also can't overturn that.
Joelinton smashing through the back
Up,
of Gabrielle,
literally, yeah.
like
Like
pushing him over.
they're all whining because Gabrielle went like this
Oh,
to
that was the
escape.
same. Oh yeah, that was that was two incidents. It was the ball over the line where
Yeah,
Willock, he even said in the interview, oh, I think it was out.
yeah.
And
He
then
crossed it.
Joelinton smashed to the back of Gabrielle to score or something.
Yep,
I don't
yep. And
remember.
then it's just always a brutal game against him every single time. And look at what Gyökeres had to deal. He had a free. He had at one point.
Yeah,
I
the
swear
guy's
the guy's
fit.
hand was in his mouth,
Yeah, yeah.
in his mouth. And
And they
Gyökeres
didn't
didn't
call it.
complain. No, he didn't complain. He just
No.
got up, kept battling. It was awesome.
Well, no, he didn't
Anyways,
complain, but they weren't calling it. Like
yeah,
that was
well,
so clear. But
yeah,
yeah.
that was ridiculous. So Newcastle fans, bun you guys, whatever.
And they were complaining about the handball, but okay,
Oh well, yeah, yeah. I mean, the handball by the rules, the refs got it right. But
that's what I'm
it is
saying.
like one of those ones where it's like, yeah, I mean, that's why the handball rule is so dumb right now.
Which is
I
why
personally thought like that should be a penalty.
well, that was why initially I was like by the rules, I was like, because initially I was disagreeing with you. Gyökeres shouldn't have been a penalty because Pope got a touch on it. But then I was like, well, no, because clear and obvious.
Yeah, 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 yep. And then yeah,
I
but
don't know.
anyways,
I'm
let's move
biased,
on.
so
Fantastic win. Obviously Liverpool choked against Crystal Palace, as we know. Well, I shouldn't say choke. Crystal Palace demolished them. They demolished them, and they earned that win. Shout out Eddie. It was
they earned it.
responsible
But
too.
Liverpool they didn't play terribly, and both keepers were phenomenal. But regardless,
Yeah, but that brings us 2 point gap to Liverpool. So that was awesome. Let's move on though. Let's talk about quickly the Olympiacos game. 2 for 2 in the Champions League. Um, yeah, 6 points right now in the bag.
City
You got it.
lost in Champions League too
Yeah, or
against Monaco, I
oh
think,
yeah,
or
yeah,
something.
yeah.
Anyways,
I'll let you take it away with this.
Olympiacos. Who started? We had Lewis Skelly playing. We had Ben White playing.
Yeah, good rotation.
Mosquera played, and he was playing phenomenal after making that mistake. And
Yeah, I
I
don't
don't even
really
think
count
he's.
that as a
No,
mistake.
I know. I'm just
Just
saying
it
like
happened. Yeah,
mistake in
yeah.
quotation marks. Um, who else was playing?
Um, let's see. Odegaard got a start, right?
Odegaard, Marino, and Rice or Zubimendi.
I don't remember,
I don't
but
remember.
regardless, you're kind of mentioning it there. I don't know if
But
that's where you're
we
going with.
were playing phenomenal in the first half. Our passing, it was so good. Like it was all like very fast paced, one touch passing. Odegaard at the center of a lot of it. He's just been really good since recovering from shoulder and coming back again. Hopefully he can keep up this form. Hopefully the competition with Eze and
That's what I was
everyone else we
gonna say.
have in our squad is improving
Yeah.
everyone's abilities. Um, Martinelli grabbed a goal, right place, right time. He followed the
I
ball, it hit the post, he got it and scored. That's all he needed to
I
do.
just want to say one thing about that goal. I loved Martinelli right there because he really wanted. You could tell he wanted that to go in for Gyökeres. Like he was waiting till the very last second to make sure it wasn't going in before he touched it home,
Yeah,
which was cool to see because he wants a striker firing, right? He's a team player. He didn't want to steal the goal off him if it was going in. But anyways, carry on.
yeah. Um,
But yeah, I
well,
mean, well, really quick, I will say, I didn't get to catch a whole lot of the game, but kind of what you're saying there, it sounds like it was pretty reminiscent, and a lot of people were kind of saying this too, of our 22-23 season, the way we're moving the ball and the way we're playing that
yeah,
first
it reminded me
half.
a bit of that. Just
Um,
more fluid and
yeah,
quicker paced up the field.
fluidity. So
Yeah.
hopefully Arteta, hopefully he's maybe going to get back to that a little bit more, and I think against Newcastle, you kind of saw that too, with that kind of attacking lineup that we had, and then bringing out all the attacking players at the end.
It's weird that has reverted so from that season he had reverted so much. I know it was a case of, all right, we lost this title because of these reasons. And then he went super aggressive with it and then went super aggressive with it 2 seasons in a row.
Mhm.
But like now it's like our defense is so good that like
We don't
you
have to
can
compensate.
compensate with what we had before because our defense is so much better. Like
Yeah. Yeah, we don't have to compensate for the defense, right? They can handle themselves. so we can bring on all these
A lot
attacking
of times we literally
players and
leave
play more
like
free flow.
two or three back there, and then we know that they can chase the ball,
Yeah.
and
And then
our other players will retreat.
yeah,
So
that and then also Rice and Zubamendi this season have been doing a fantastic job about being knowing when to kind of drop a little deeper because our fullbacks are going up. So when they
yeah.
do get a quick counter, like we saw in the Newcastle game with Rice, he was able to make that recovery run, get the block on the shot, right? That was phenomenal.
Hmm.
I still think he was a little he didn't quite run it with Gordon right away. Was it Gordon? No, who was it? I forget who it was.
It
Whoever.
was the guy that they brought on, I think.
Yeah, I forget who it was. But anyways, he like kind of hesitated to run with him at first. Maybe he was trying to play him offside, but he
Who
was in his
was
own
it?
half, so it wouldn't have counted if his balls played. But anyways, Rice did great there, and that's what I mean, just the awareness to drop back and help our defense. So
Yeah.
like you said, we don't need to overcompensate the defense. Like just let the free flowing football come back. We got a fantastic defense, one of the best in the world, if not the best in the world, especially with our squad depth.
Yeah.
I would say with our squad depth, we have the best defense in the world, 100%. But if you're just counting starting back four, it's definitely top three, I'd say. But
Who
anyways,
else would be there?
who else would be there? I would have to say, well, I don't know. Now you're putting me on the spot. Well, actually, no. You know what? I'm gonna
I th
say it. We have
no,
the best defense in the world.
it is. We do have the best defense in
Yeah,
the
I'm gonna
world
say
because
number
I'm trying
one
to think.
because every other major team has like a little flaw. So I
Because
like ours. Yeah,
cities, I don't think it's
City's
still
bad. City's real
it's
bad.
yeah,
It's in a
it's not. And
transition.
then Liverpool, they got Van Dijk. Are we talking back four? Or are we talking goalkeeper too? Probably
Uh,
back
oh,
four.
I guess back forward goalie as well, but
Um,
I don't know.
because
I
they're still trying
have
to
to say
find out with their
number
new
one.
players. I wouldn't even really rate Liverpool's with their fullbacks.
Yeah, and then I was thinking
I
like
don't know.
I don't know. I was trying to think of like Bayern, Barca, Madrid, Juve, and like none of those teams really have like outstanding. I mean, the good defenses, but not like ours.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Or their players are
Newcastle.
injured.
Yeah, where the players are injured. Yeah,
You're
Newcastle.
looking a little bit like Anthony Gordon right now yourself.
Yeah, I'm growing the flow, so I'm hopefully gonna get trimmed up at some point soon. So we'll see how it looks after I get it. Like, I want them just like sculpt it for me because I'm just trying to grow it out so they have something to work off of, and then they'll sculpt it and make a nice like flow is the plan. But yeah, Newcastle 2-1, Olympiacos 2-0, right? Yeah, it's 2-0. Yeah, they didn't score. And then
Yeah.
obviously, um,
Marinelli and Saka.
yep, on the score sheet. But let's
I can't do
transition
that.
over to. I just want to take a look at this fixture list with you before
They
we
link arms.
wrap up the video. How do I share this again? Oh yeah, here we go. Here comes the boomer in me. Click share. Click. Where is the page I want?
Yeah, but anyways, so I was watching the Olympiacos game in between I had an hour in between my class, and then the second half was at the start of my class, so I was watching the game during class, so I wasn't focusing 100% on the second half as much.
Yeah. Cool. All right. So you see this, right?
Hmm.
Screen share. Hello.
Yeah,
Oh, you can? Okay, cool. All right. So, anyways, I just want to run through the fixtures really quick because we have a really favorable run compared to Liverpool. So obviously we're 2 points
don't say
behind.
that.
And we do though. We do. West Ham, bottom of the league. All right, we should get 3 points on Saturday. We should. Uh, International break, obviously, in between these games. Fulham would be next. All right. Tough side. Definitely a tough side. That is away at Fulham, right? I forget which side is which here. I think it's away at Fulham. Yeah, it is because we have Atletico at home. So yeah, Fulham away. Tough place to go to. But we had some good performances in recent years. If you remember, was it Gabriel's first Premier League game? He scored, right? That 3-0 win we had.
Sorry, what'd you say?
Gabriel Magalhaes, a 3-0 win at Fulham we had. His first
Oh
behind
yeah,
him.
I think that was his
Um,
first.
it was his first game. So, we've had some times there, but there'll be a tough side for sure. But that's definitely a doable game, definitely winnable. And then we, obviously have a Champions League game midweek, and then we come to Crystal Palace at home. Okay, of course, all these games, it's Premier League teams. They're tough, right? But we'll take this in consideration. We'll look at Liverpool's, all right? Crystal Palace,
Wait, hold on.
Valley
West
at
Ham,
home, at home.
Fulham, Madrid, Atletico Madrid,
Yep, yep. And then
Crystal Palace, and Burn.
and let's see, one, two, three of the four Premier League games in October are home matches as well. So we should expect to win all those games. That's 9 points right there. Fulham game, I still expect us to win. All right, 12 points there, even though it's away. And then we got Burnley away. All right, that's always Turf Moor, tough place to go to. It's not the same, not quite the same like it was under Sean Dyche, but still be a tough place to go to. But Burnley, I mean, we should smack them up. They're not that great of a side. Obviously City beat them 5-1. It was a little bit of a stat padding there. Like it was, I think it was 0-0 at half, right? Or 1-1 at half or something.
Yeah,
It was a close
something
game
like that.
for the City, but then City took them out. So we should be able to do the same thing.
Peacock,
Burnley,
Paramount Plus. I'm liking it when it says Peacock,
yeah.
but
Well,
I
we
don't like the fact that it doesn't have anything listed for the other ones. So I'm guessing that's on
could be, yeah.
freaking USA or whatever it's called, NBC.
Right. So then we got Burnley, and then we got Slavia Prague Champions League, and then we have Sunderland away. Okay, that should be a win too. Even though they're playing great, it'll be Granit Xhaka. Good to see him back. But not playing against us. Of course, he's been in really good form. But anyways, that's just a quick picture of Arsenal's fixture list right there. So let's just take our next five Premier League games. Right, we got West Ham, Palace, Brighton, Fulham, Burnley. Right, that's one, two, three, four, five. Right.
Yeah.
All right, that is five games we should be picking up 15 points from. Okay, I think. All right, especially considering three out of the five are at home. Okay, let's go take it over to Liverpool. Okay, let's
They've
see what.
got Chelsea
Yep.
away, United home, Brentford away,
Mhm.
Crystal Palace home, and Aston Villa at home.
Yep. So Chelsea away is gonna be a tough game. It'll be a fun one though to watch.
It's
Uh,
never a fun one. I don't know if you actually remember this, but Chelsea Liverpool, the past like 5 years, it's always dead. I swear. It's
is
always
it?
a boring
Okay.
game.
Well,
It's always
hopefully
0-0, boring. I
take a
swear, I'm
nil-nil.
pretty sure.
We'll take a nil-nil result. All right.
It's not gonna be. It's gonna be like 6-0 Liverpool because
Hopefully not. Hopefully not. But let's see Chelsea hopefully win that game. Or draw, right? They can drop points there. Can drop points against United, right? Big rival game. Okay. Brentford,
United are
tough
crap.
team. United are crap, but they always kind of perform like look how they performed against us, where we thought, oh, they look decent. Well, they've been crap since, right? So they can perform against Liverpool. Brentford
Who do
away,
they
tough
have?
game. Doesn't matter who they have, Daniel. It's United versus Liverpool, man. They're gonna step up for it, just like they did for us. Um, Regardless though, and then Palace, as we know, will be tough. We have Palace too. It'll still be tough. And then Villa.
They don't.
This is
Oh,
their
sorry,
last game.
sorry. They just played Palace. That's Carabao. So they have Villa, and then they
Oh,
have
that is Carabao. Okay.
City as their fifth,
Oh,
right?
okay. Oh, yeah,
One,
City, yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5. So
Yeah.
City, Villa, Brentford, United, and Chelsea.
Yeah. So if I'm looking at Liverpool's next few fixtures, I mean, in terms of games that let's see, Palace at home should be 3 points, right? Villa at home should be 3 points.
Palace is
Other than
not
that,
Premier League.
oh, sorry. Yeah, okay.
I'm
So
just like,
yeah, you're right. United at
and
home
also
should
they
be
just
at
lost
Villa
them,
at
but
home.
still.
So Villa and United, the home games, you'd think, okay, they should do well against, but United, you never know, right? And then all their away games are tough away games. So like, I'm not confident they're going to pick up 15 from 15. I'm confident we're going to pick up 15 from 15. So I'm just looking at this and I'm thinking, there's a gap that could be made here. We could start to push away. I don't know. What are your thoughts?
I don't want to speak. I just want to see what happens.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I feel that. Okay. Well, anyways, I just wanted to bring that up really quick, but one just last thing, we'll just wrap it up with Saliba talk. I mean,
And
fantastic.
even if we were to overtake them, we were on top
I know.
Premier League table for
200 and something days.
yeah, and so it
Crazy.
was pretty much like 30, at least 35 out of the 38 weeks of the
Yeah.
Premier League, or like
Yeah.
33 out of the 38. We were on top, except for once we took it, we were straight away all until the last freaking day. So,
Yeah. With
or
us
last week,
that
or second
City
to
when
last
season
week.
we had a
So,
7 point gap on City with like was it 6 games left? Yeah. That was a
and
tough.
we didn't we have like a really good
We did.
second half
We had a
too, but they just had like a perfect one.
We did. That's when Havertz went off, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's when Havertz went off. But anyways, we got to start wrapping up the video quite shortly here. So let's just talk about Saliba. I'll just give you my thoughts really fast, and you give me your thoughts. But I mean, fantastic deal, five-year deal. You can tell this guy loves the club. Just look at the way he celebrates with the players and fans. Look at the interview he gave after he signed. I mean, this guy loves Arsenal. He was Arsenal kid, through and through growing up. And the fact that we are keeping this guy and we essentially are shutting down a Madrid move, right? For at least two years minimum, for sure, right? They could always come in a couple years or a few years, 3, 4 years in and put money down. But I mean, the fact that we are, yeah, the fact that we're holding on to this guy and Gabriel, right? And Raya is one of the best keepers in the world. I mean, we're looking at a solid defense, not solid, one of the best defense in the world for the next 4 seasons here, 4 or 5 seasons, right? That we have him, hopefully. And hopefully we can sign him and lock him down more and winning trophies, right? But in order to keep this guy, though, we do have to win trophies. I will say that. That's my last say on Saliba. Daniel, you wanna touch base on Saliba? Excuse me, and
Yeah, he's
wrap up the video.
just he's special. He's a Rolls Royce.
Yeah.
I'm so happy we're keeping him, tying him down, and it was just cool. One of the interviewers said like, "Oh, like what makes Arsenal so special? Like Trent, he won so many titles with Liverpool, but even the pull of Real Madrid was too much, and he still won." But what he said was, "I haven't won anything though. Like I haven't won." So like there is still that
Wants
thing
to
of like,
win.
had we won something, maybe he would
Maybe,
have
yeah.
left. But the fact that we haven't won anything and he still wants to stay, I think
Yeah.
that's even
Yeah.
better than
And it shows how
had he won
bad
something
he
and
wants to win here,
wanted to
right?
stay.
Which shows how
Exactly.
much
Like
he
it
loves
shows
the
that
club.
like I know they really play into it. Like, oh, I'm a fan of the club. Blah, blah. I obviously had the Arsenal shirt, and he said in his area in France, it wasn't really Arsenal, it was more Barca, Real Madrid, those types of club. But he's been an Arsenal fan the whole time.
Mhm.
So I don't know. It just does seem genuine, but
Yeah, I agree. And
yeah,
shout out Thierry Henry. I mean, that definitely helps. That French Arsenal connection, of course. But
there he
yeah,
is.
I mean, there he is. Yeah, TT. But yeah, I mean, Saliba, 5 years longer at the Arsenal. I
And
did want to
Gabrielle and Lewis Skelly
uh,
and
David Raya. We're gonna have a solid defense for the next.
oh no, I'm just listening off the players that are renewed.
Oh yeah, yeah. But we do have to wrap up the video really
Ranieri.
quick. I just wanted to touch base one more thing. I don't know if you saw reports on it, but basically, I think it was David Ornstein or some other reporter came out saying that the Kroenkes basically uh well, they brought this guy in, this new director. He's going to basically front the stadium renovations. They want to increase the stadium size in some sort of capacity, right? They want to update the outside of it, right? They want to take inspiration from
Yeah.
Southend Stadium. Obviously, it's already built in a tight city area in London, so not a whole lot they can do, but they want to do some stuff with that. And then also in that same report that came out, it basically just said, I'll jokingly say it, they want to take the handbrake off in terms of spending, and they want to be big spenders for years to come.
Well, there was the
So
thing with who was it? Tim Lewis? Was he at Arsenal?
he was, yeah,
He was the one that they got rid of, and then they've reshuffled and they've gotten like two or three more people added.
yeah, something like that, yeah.
One of them, I forget, but he's like musician or artist or I don't something, but he's
He
an Arsenal
he's
fan.
uh he's a film guy from Hollywood.
Film guy,
Yeah,
film guy, and some other people, and then Josh Conker will be more involved over there, more
yeah,
so. And yeah, but then Tim Lewis, he didn't have a good relationship with City, so hopefully that'll be better or something like that. With the 115 charges, which honestly I agree with him, but
yeah. But yeah, I mean that was cool report to see. Just good news all around Arsenal right now. So yeah, I don't know. Daniel, you got anything else to wrap the video up with before we log
yeah,
out?
I really like how. So who was it? It was Lewis Skelly, then Wanieri, Gabrielle. Who else? Who else? Who renewed?
Mostly, but then we're waiting on Saka.
Saliba. Has it just been like those?
Yeah.
Gabrielle.
Oh, but the Saka also kind of broke that it's basically going to happen. 300K.
Right. But I like how they did it. They started out with the youngsters. They moved to Gabby, Big Gabby. Saliba was a little even more so unsure than Big Gabby because, as much as I think Gabrielle has been better the last 2 seasons. People
Mhm.
still rate Saliba higher, slash he's younger too,
Ceiling's
so he has
higher.
more
Yeah.
value
Yeah.
and he's more coveted by players or teams. So that one was even more harder to get done. I like that they're saving the crown jewel, the final contract renewal. Saka's. He is the
Yeah.
face of the club. He is the face of this hopefully dynasty of us winning titles in
Hopefully,
the
yeah.
coming futures, hopefully. But I like that they like projected it like that. Maybe they didn't. Maybe it's just how it had to work out. But
Yeah.
I don't know. Just like
No, it's
saving
good.
the best for last.
Yeah, no,
Obviously, you want other players like Rice to renew, but I think he's still got like four,
still got
five,
3 years, I think. He'll be
three.
next, I'm sure, for renewal. But yeah, no, it's a funny
But the
point.
big ones that you needed and the youngsters renewed. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
it's been a great summer and a good start to the fall here with Arsenal.
have
So
we even seen Hincapié play yet? Has he?
he got subbed on once and then he got injured, so he's still injured.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
But
yeah, I don't know. That it's been good recently. Other than that Liverpool loss, but it was a free kick. It was bizarre. It was not bizarre. It was quality from
world
Dominic
class.
Szoboszlai. It was a great free kick. Not many keepers are no keepers are really gonna save that. So
Yeah,
yeah, it's been it's
if
been
any
good.
keeper is going to save it, it would be David Raya. He obviously didn't, but the way he's got faster footwork than most tall keepers, and if
Or
any keeper's going to
Donnarumma
save it, well,
or Courtois because they're just
maybe because they're
giants.
yeah the giant length, but yeah. We
But
do got to wrap the video up though, so
yeah. So
we'll
I was
wrap
just gonna
that.
say it's been great right now. So I just want to
Keep the good times
you all
flowing.
to leave some comments and add your discourse of what you think of the club, the players, the future
Yeah,
games, everything that's coming up, and
let's hear it out. How many points
yeah.
do you think we're going to get in the next five fixtures? How many points do you think Liverpool's going to get in the next five fixtures? Love to see it in the comments below. Anything else, Dan?
Uh,
Oh, okay. All right. Sounds good. All right. Well, this has been another Brothers in Arsenal video. We'll see you guys in the next one. Like, subscribe, leave comments down below, and you guys have a great day. We'll see you soon.